And welcome back. We are lucky enough to have another artist here in our Fresh Gallery Spotlight. Say hello to Rauh.
Hey, nice to meet y'all.
You have some beautiful woodwork here.
Well, thank you.
How long have you been working with wood?
I've carried a pocket knife since I've been 8 years old, so I've kind of whittled for a little while.
More natural.
Did you actually start whittling at 8 years old?
No, it was probably closer to 10.
Okay. You were much older, yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right.
talk to us about what you have here, because there's so many things to look at.
I brought several things. I've got some of my serving trays and also charcuterie boards. I've also got some drink trays, and I've also brought some of my clocks that I've done with my fractal wood burning. So.
Okay. I'm curious, so with the charcuterie boards and the flight boards, how did you, have you been doing these a long time? What was the idea first to start doing these?
Actually, the boards and the drink trays have just been a recent thing that I've just started doing.
Okay.
We've had some people coming into Fresh to do the charcuterie, so I had some boards, and I also done a few serving trays prior to this. But I just decided to make a few more and give us a little choice of various things to drink out of and whatnot. So.
Well, charcuteries are so popular right now, so it's
popular.
kind of a natural thing for you to work towards. And then also the flights. Do you do any commission work on this, or?
I have not. Mainly these are just my own design. I'll find a set of glasses that I like. I'll bring them in, and then I'll find a piece of wood that's got some character, and I just try to.
These definitely have character. I love how the colors pop on
Yeah, and
this.
they're beautiful.
Yeah, that one's out of cedar. Actually, both of those two are, and this one here is walnut. So.
Do you have a favorite wood that you work with?
Depending on what I'm doing, I do a lot of walking sticks and wands and stuff too. So cedar works great for that. You can get the extra color. I love the richness of the walnut. A couple of these are actually out of mahogany. And this is some of that burning that I was telling you about.
Now, so this is such an interesting thing. This is burning? Tell me about that.
It's literally lightning run across the wood.
Oh, wow.
How do you do that?
I put a wire on one side and one on the other, and I wet the wood.
Really?
So, and then as the electric current tries to reach each other, it starts developing these patterns. So no tool will be the same. Each one's going to be unique to themselves. And I can kind of guide it, but I can't control it.
It looks like lightning.
Yeah.
I mean, it also reminds me of lake pictures, you know, like we have Table Rock and I'll see
They're very
some
similar to what
designs
our
like that.
Missouri lakes look like, so yeah.
Very cool. All right, so let's talk about these clocks a little bit. How long have you been working on these? Because I feel like this might be more of like a staple for you.
I do them off and on. I'll usually make one or two at a time, and then I'll just kind of see how well they fare. And when one sells, I'll make another one or two. And
Do you just buy like a clock kit to put with that?
yeah, I'll put a clock kit on the back side of it, drill the hole for it, and then I'll make all the placements for the actual where the numbers go. And like with the other ones that are kind of random shapes, you can get the gist of where it's starting from. But
Very nice.
How long does it take to, say, like make one?
Yeah.
to do the burning on there, first you got to do it in the one process of burning it down there and keeping it long. So it doesn't take too terribly long. I mean, I could probably have most of the burning part done in an hour.
Okay.
Then after that, I got to let it dry, and then I'll go through and I'll have to brush out all the ashes and everything out of there before I can get it to where it's at now.
Very
Where did you learn that technique?
I had a friend that told me about it, and she said, you need to research this and figure out how to do it. And I done a little researching, and I've got it worked out.
That is so cool.
Carl, let's talk about what is this little guy right here?
That's what I call my dragon egg.
Okay.
I do Vision Con, and a lot of people go for the Game of Thrones and other stuff like that. So I'll take a piece of wood and I'll shape it into the shape of an egg, and then I'll start to do the wood burning around it. And sometimes it'll follow the wood grain, sometimes it'll go on its own direction. But it's just another fun thing to do. I've done them up and down walking sticks and other things.
Yeah.
So.
That's so neat. And where can people see your work again?
I've got my work at Fresh Gallery, which is right downtown Springfield on 400 Boonville. So come on down and check it out, and feel free to grab some souvenirs and take some great gifts home.
Yeah.
All right, Carl, thanks for joining us.
You're so talented.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.